Hello, Oracles! Oracle Tim here from Oracle Investments. Before we get started, let me know in the comments below. Looking for some feedback. Seems like YouTube has changed the algorithms a little bit. I haven't gotten as much traction on my last few videos, and I've noticed they did a couple of updates. So let me know in the comments if you can actually see my videos when they pop up on your feed like they used to. Just trying to play out the new algorithms just to make sure that you guys are getting the content that you want to see from me, and I can get the feedback from you guys. So just let me know in the comments if you guys can see this. Well, the market started off green this week, which is great. After last week was pretty ugly. Don't know how it's going to play out the rest of the year. A lot of times there's rebalancing, lots of different things going on. So this is why these are the moments where personally I like to make sure that I have at least 5 to 10% of my portfolio in cash or cash plays. Because when we come into moments like this, where a lot of my favorite stocks are in the red, I'll buy them up. My strategy personally is buy when it's red, sell when it's green, if I'm going to sell at all. And I do that because it's dollar cost averaging. You're going to get better, pricing on things. And again, with Tesla, I buy every day. But when it goes red, I buy more. Like this morning, let me know if you guys bought on the dip this morning. The thing slammed all the way down to 950. I missed it at 950, but I definitely bought in around 987. Got myself another $40 worth there. I'm also over on Public. My son's account that I have for him is over on Public. So if you ever want to see whatever trades and deals I'm making with Tesla, I only buy Tesla for him. So his account is 100% all in on Tesla. But if you guys ever want to see what trades I'm making, I make the same ones for him that I do for myself. So you can see me on Public, Oracle Tim, it's the Oracle over there on Public. Check me out there. You can follow all of my trades. So Tesla had an early fall, trying to figure out, looking at the trading over the course of the day, looked like another day that Elon may have sold. Still don't see anything from what he may have sold Friday, if anything at all. So I will keep on monitoring that. Usually around 9 o'clock Eastern time in the US here, we get the Form 4 filings. I'll pay attention to that tonight so I can let you guys know in the morning. May have sold a little bit, but I think the reason it fell as hard as it did this morning was because a lot of analysts put out their projections for Rivian. And the analysts are touting Rivian as the one that can finally compete with Tesla. We have some analysts, I believe it was Morgan Stanley, saying that, Rivian they believe should be valued at about 100 billion and Tesla should be valued at about 250 billion. My personal feeling on this is I think Rivian's a great company. They have a 20% buy-in from Amazon. I think they have a lot of potential and I wish them all the best. And quite honestly, if I weren't so highly convicted with Tesla, I would totally buy into Rivian. But the difference between the two companies is Rivian is a vehicle manufacturer. Tesla is a vehicle manufacturer that also does energy, insurance. They're going to have the FSD. They're going to be doing the AI bot. Tesla has so much more going forward for them than Rivian. And this is where a lot of these analysts seem to forget this. And yes, it is 100% true that a lot of Tesla's value is based on what is going to be coming in the future. Totally get it. So some of these analysts are looking at, what is the now? And right now, Tesla is a car manufacturer and they do some energy stuff. Currently, facts, that is it. Those of us as retail investors and a lot of funds as well also see that there's true potential coming in the future, and we're betting on this. And it's not so much a bet because we know it's going to happen. Like, this is proven that Tesla, Elon say they're going to do this, and they do it. And a lot of these analysts have like higher price target ratings, like 150. 170. I'm like, that's kind of high, but hey, they're analysts. They can do what they want. They have their own valuation models and all that. My personal opinion is I don't think they're there yet. Do I think they're going to get there? Absolutely. Do I think Rivian has a better chance of getting there than some of the legacy automakers? Yeah, I do. And one of the reasons is, if you watch my video from yesterday in discussing like the top 9 EV manufacturers currently, the most profitable ones are the ones who are pure EV plays that are startups. And it's because that's all they do. They're vertically integrated within themselves to make this happen. Rivian is one of them. So Rivian has nothing bogging them down like old ICE manufacturing, old factories, this whole old way of doing things that they're gonna have to spend money on to get rid of. Rivian has nowhere to go but up. So I think Rivian has a really good shot at definitely getting up there. Whether they actually compete with Tesla or not, I don't think so. But I think they will definitely be a player in the EV field. And now, to get into some technicals today, I was looking at Tesla's trading, and they're still technically, because they closed over $1,000, they're still technically in the bull pennant that we have been in. So they're still working on this consolidation period. The sharp downward candle stick, the wick that we had downward, points to it being broken out of that lower, but it didn't stay there very long. I'm gonna see how the rest of this week plays out. Hard part is there's a lot of analysts that are assuming that Tesla's gonna come down to 850. And one of the things I have always seen is when I hear analysts, people on TV saying, hey, you know, we see Tesla coming down to 850, they usually know people. And the people that they know are a lot of these funds who have a lot of money, who are putting bets in, and their prices are right around 850. So they tend to be right because they know things, and the market can get manipulated. So between Elon, who still has stock to sell, and these analysts who are trying to bring the price down, these funds are bringing the price down, may it hit 850? It's totally possible. Could it stay over 1,000? Also totally possible. But there is one thing that I have noticed in the charts, that there's a gap that's right between about 900 and 920. Gaps always like to be filled. And sometimes it takes months to get there. And we're now at a couple of months since we've been there. We may see a dip come down to that 900 mark to fill that gap. So we might end up bouncing, potentially, between 850 and 925, just because the technicals kind of show that that might actually happen. And at the same time, because we're in the bull pennant, we might even stay in this. So these are one of the two scenarios that I can kind of see playing out with Tesla's stock. And you know, I leave it up to you. This is why I dollar cost average, because I'm not going to gamble on which one's going to happen one way or the other. Either way, I'm putting my $10 in every day, and then I'm going to invest more, $10 for every percent it drops as well. So this way, I'm always dollar cost averaging, getting the best price I can for Tesla, and then I know it's going to turn around. I cannot see this falling below 850 to 900, and at that point, if it does, we're going to be pushing the end of Q4, where we're about to get the roadmap, and I have a feeling that roadmap is going to be a huge, huge catalyst to throw the stock much higher. And just as a reminder, I am not a financial advisor. These are just strategies that I use for my own portfolio. These are things that I see in the charts that I pay attention to, and if you want to utilize them, you're doing so at your own discretion. And I wish you the best. Honestly, dollar cost averaging is the best way to go if you're going to be investing in anything long term. So let me know in the comments below what you think about Rivian. Do you think Rivian is going to actually compete with Tesla? Do you think Rivian has a better chance of beating out these legacy automakers? And let me know about your strategies for Tesla. What do you think? Do you think it's going to go much lower? Do you think we're going to pop back up? You know, let me know what your thoughts are on that. And again, let me know about, just give me some feedback on if you're able to see my last few videos, just because again, the traction hasn't been the same as normal. So just curious about this algorithm from YouTube so I can make sure that I'm putting out the content that's going to be seen by everyone. Otherwise, you guys are awesome. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate everything about you guys, and we will see you in the morning. I'll keep you posted on any Form 4 filings, anything I can get you updated on with Tesla's stock, and keep you posted from there. Thank you all so much. Have a great one.